everyone, I'm Lucy and welcome to another episode of Turn It Up WA. This week I've got Sons of Rico coming into the studio for a chat.
We're quite surprised in how much response we got from it and how much support on radio we got.
But right now, let's get started by taking a look at the Typhoons clip, The Need.
I'm weak at the knees, and even weaker above them. My talk is cheap. I'm not as deep as I might have in the past, had you believe. Clever bastard, but not as smart as I seem. And fast on my feet, chasing a dream. Even faster, escaping from somebody's faith in me. Each face I leave disappointed is a reminder I'ma find something new just to ruin and leave behind in a trail of nothing. Words won't amount to a thing. I've emptied all of my rooms just to hide in them. Even the bird in the cage knows it's free to sing. Still I'm trying to get in from the other side of them. And if I died tonight, my fire put out, my self-doubt would be laughing, cause I've got nothing left to worry about. But my dreams would still be under my wings, ready for more. Give me shelter, a calm in the storm, so I can soar.
Just one man standing still through the stampede in a land that proceeds to confuse its wants with its needs. And I want to believe that I'm better than that, but I'm weak just like the rest, no more ahead of the pack. I need shelter, someplace safe to stay, sick of replacing sand castles that waste away. In this race I'm disarrayed as of which way to turn, concerned that I'll make mistakes and the labours will return. I'm not the needy type, I just like to see some light. Any hope of future release would give me peace to sleep at night, cause I'm not sleeping right. I'm just a zombie trying to breathe every time I speak, treated like I might spread some evil disease. I hold on to the hope that my verses serve purpose, but what if my words' worth is only fuel for the furnace? I try to please the other side of me, my Siamese. My biggest critic is the violent beast that hides inside of me.
Give me shelter from the stormlight, warm embrace of dawn. Give me shelter, you don't know. I got a lot to burn when the night is cold. I need soul, yeah, a lot of soul. So give me shelter.
So I've got the boys from Sons of Rico here in the studio with me. Thanks for coming into the studio today, guys.
Thank you for having us.
So tell us, how did Sons of Rico come about?
It's a bit of a mishmash of a lineup, really. Adam and I, the drummer, got together quite a few years ago, and we'd been kind of kicking around, throwing ideas and songs around and putting them down on an EP. But back then we were a 3-piece, and then we expanded to a 4-piece, and now we're a 5-piece. So these guys came on board just relatively recently, just from, I think, meeting them at the pub. I think that's how most bands form.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you're pub regulars?
Well, yeah, regulars is an understatement.
We're only here because we got told there'd be a pub.
Well, we have a copy of your debut album here, Reaction. And tell us about the album.
Actually, recording it was quite a breeze and a whole heap of fun. Then we put it out in October, and a subsequent single, which we've put onto radio since and done pretty well.
This Madness, was that the single you were talking about?
Yeah, well, we're quite surprised in how much response we got from it and how much support on radio we got. It's kind of put us in a position to do a lot more shows and be planning a lot more in the future.
Well, you just did a national tour on the back of it, didn't you? How did that go? Anything to report?
Not overly. it was a month ago now. It seems like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it was good fun. The shows were worth doing. It was worth going over. Newcastle was great. Sydney was great. Melbourne was great.
Where was your favourite place that you played?
I don't know. I enjoyed
Newcastle
Newcastle?
Yeah.
was for me.
Away from home?
I just had a good time.
Yeah, see, we went to Melbourne earlier in the year just for a one-off show, and that was great fun. So when we went back to Melbourne, it was like, this is our home. We've been here before, but Sydney and Newcastle were kind of new territories for us. So it was good to touch base with those crowds, and yeah, really well received.
Excellent.
Great time.
And your other single, Misadventure, that you've just released, how's that been going?
Yeah, good. That's been getting some airplay as well, and that's why we toured off that single and the video clip we did. That's a good, fun, upbeat rock and roll song. It opens the album and sets the pace.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today, guys. And let's take a look at your clip, Misadventure.
Instead of waiting for something to happen, we started looking for a chance to get out. Together we made a great escape, yeah, gone without an aim or a care. The sound of your voice keeps me warm inside. When I look in your crazy eyes, everything is alright, everything is cool, everything is alright when it's done with you. But my own pleasure's just a temporary measure to you. We would nick guitars and get away on stolen cars. There was nothing we could and should and wouldn't do. A tripping duo, backseat lovers. There was nowhere else I'd rather be. The sound of your voice keeps me warm inside. When I look in your crazy eyes, everything is alright, everything is cool, everything is alright when it's done with you. But my own pleasure's just a temporary measure to Everything is alright, everything is cool, everything is alright when it's done with you. But my own pleasure's just a temporary measure to Yesterday I wrote a song for you. It wasn't great, but it should do. I used the same old chords I
gone.